Ebenezer Scrooge was a very rich man, but he was also cold, rude, and selfish. He lived alone in a big, dark, and quiet house in the middle of the city. He never invited anyone over and didn't care about others. Scrooge hated Christmas and thought it was a waste of time and money. When people smiled and said Merry Christmas, he shouted, "Nonsense!" Ebenezer Scrooge was very unpleasant and angry most of the time. People in the town avoided him because he was rude. Children were afraid of his angry face. Even his nephew Fred was treated badly when he invited Scrooge to Christmas dinner. Scrooge said, "Keep your silly holiday to yourself." Scrooge had a poor worker named Bob Cratchit. Bob worked hard every day but was paid very little. He had a big family and a small son named Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim was sick and walked with a crutch. The Cratchits were poor but full of love and hope. On Christmas Eve, Scrooge sat alone in his cold house. Suddenly, he heard chains and a strange noise. It was the ghost of his old partner, Jacob Marley. Marley looked pale and sad and wore heavy chains. He said, "I only loved money, and now I suffer." Marley said 3 spirits would visit Scrooge. "They will show you your past, present, and future," he said. That night, the first spirit arrived. It was the ghost of Christmas past, glowing and gentle. He took Scrooge back to his childhood. Scrooge saw himself alone at school, feeling sad. Then he saw his sister who came to take him home. Next, he saw a happy party with friends. He also saw the woman he loved, but she left him because he loved money more. Scrooge felt a deep pain in his ear. Then came the ghost of Christmas present. This spirit was joyful and wore a green robe.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
He showed Scrooge the Cratchit family's home. Their food was small, but their joy was big. Tiny Tim smiled and said, "God bless us, everyone." Scrooge asked, "Will he live?" The spirit said nothing and looked away. Scrooge felt afraid and very sad. Then the last spirit came, ghost of Christmas yet to come. This spirit was dark, tall, and silent. He showed people laughing about a man who had died. No one was sad or sorry for him. Then Scrooge saw a small crutch without Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim had died. Finally, the spirit showed Scrooge a grave with his name. Scrooge fell and cried, "Please, I will change." He woke up and it was Christmas morning. He laughed, bought food, and gave to the poor. From that day, Scrooge became kind and full of love. Ebenezer Scrooge lived long ago, but his story is not old. Today, many of us rush through life, chasing success, money, or fame, forgetting the people we love, ignoring those in need, and closing our hearts to kindness. But just like Scrooge, we all have a choice. We can still change. We can still open our hearts. We can still say Merry Christmas, or simply I'm here for you. This story reminds us, it's never too late to become someone better, never too late to care, never too late to love. Let's keep kindness alive, not just at Christmas, but every day. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone you care about.